which we love, but I think there's certain things that I make sure that I'm vocal about, but I'm not too overzealous and like overstepping or overshadowing other voices, if that makes sense.
No, 100%.
Yeah,
Do you feel like you made your dad proud?
I think so. I think my whole family has been just unbelievably supportive.
Hi, I am Suki Waterhouse. I have done many things throughout my career. I think I've been very lucky that I've been able to explore different mediums. I would describe myself, I suppose, as a musician and an actor. Babe, hey, how you doing? It's so good to see you. This place is gorgeous. I'm gonna buy everything that you tell me to. When we're on tour, you're always reading. I think there's not that many girls doing what you do, really. And
I think for me, it's kind of can be hard to let people in on that stuff that I say like only in a private space. So it's kind of nice to have something where like if you've written a song, you're kind of just making it for you, and then if you put it out, everybody's in on the secret.
I never would have thought that people would really actually listen to it. You sort of just make it out of a necessity. And I like to think that there's some kind of like magic and alchemy involved of like whatever it was that you were trying to express. Kind of it does get moved off your chest, and your life changes from the art that you've made. I think I'm actually really lucky that because I put out my first record when I was like 29, almost 30, so much time, years and years and years of making things that I didn't really like resonate with and I didn't put out, but it takes a long time to get to that point where you suddenly go like, oh, I enjoy sounding like this.
I think sometimes it's like the sense I was wanting a song. I was wanting to have written a song. Not just like I wrote a song out of necessity, but like I was wanting to have another album. There's that Fiona Apple thing where she was like making an album, it's like birthing a human. I don't know exactly how she said it, but that was my interpretation. Like it takes so long, you have to do so much and get ready, and then like once it's in the world, there's like kind of nothing left.
There's that saying like you've spent your whole life writing your first album. It was sort of like who I was. It was that well of experiences, and now I feel like that chapter has somewhat been closed. I felt like music was my first love. That was the path that I think I thought I was going to take very, very early on, and I grew up doing musical theatre and plays and like making songs in my bedroom, and then my life sort of like it took quite a different path. But I never stopped doing music. It took me about like 10 years of trying things out and making a lot of mistakes, and it was this great thing for me because that was one part of my life that was private, and I was kind of allowed to mess up and only release things that really kind of rung true to me. I wrote a song that I finally felt like was true enough to myself that I wanted to release, and that was a song called Brutally, and that really changed everything for me. That finally sharing something, it really turned an incredibly difficult heartbreak into something kind of magical and quite transformative. The moment when you actually put that song out, you take this kind of risk that something that resonated with you might not resonate with anyone else. And you know, now I'm out on tour, that's incredibly therapeutic, actually seeing that the song did something for someone else and isn't just part of my own tapestry of my life anymore. It becomes part of the tapestry of someone else's too. I did a TV show in the last couple of years called Daisy Jones and the Six, and in that show I play a keyboardist, and that was the same time that I was finishing my record. Learning piano has been so incredible for me. But with any instrument, I feel like you can like evolve yourself. You can understand like the nuances in everything and in yourself just by like the touch of the keys and the way the notes work together, and like hearing things brush up against each other, and you can understand tension and release and